Nice job. Okay, this next act, well, I'll tell you. This is the most talented, prettiest little girl I think I've ever seen perform. Oh, and Roland Minch is in the act too. Roland Minch.
Well, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Nice to be here, and I'd like to have you meet a friend of mine. Her name is Gertrude. What did you say? I told the folks your name is Gertrude. Oh yeah, that's my name. That's my name. Gertrude is a Pennsylvania Dutch lady from southeast Pennsylvania. What did you say? Sorry. I told the folks you're from southeast Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, that's where I'm from. That's where I'm from. Are you having trouble with your hearing aid? What did you say? I said, are you having trouble with your hearing aid? Well, I don't know. I checked. Well, that thing wasn't even on. Well, I hope you can hear better now. No, you don't have to yell so loud. Okay. Well, you know, sometimes as we grow older, we have a problem with hearing. You know, ads in the paper all the time for hearing aids. Did you know that hearing aids can prevent pregnancies? Hearing aids prevent pregnancies? I don't understand. Well, I tell you about my neighbor Ruth. She has a hearing problem and she has 8 kids. Well, what's that got to do? What's that got to do with what's a hearing aid? Well, she bought herself a hearing aid. Well, I don't get it. Well, when Ruth and her husband went to bed, he would say, shall we go to sleep or not? And she always said, what? And now she has a hearing aid and no more pregnancies. She doesn't say what. Oh, I see. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I won't pursue that one. Well, tell me, have you done anything interesting recently, Gertrude? Well, last month I went to Las Vegas for the high school reunion. Oh, Las Vegas. Well, that's quite an interesting place. Oh yeah, you can't beat the hotels, you can't beat the glitter, you can't beat the shows. And you can't beat the roulette wheel. Yeah, I guess you're right. And do you know what? Well, go ahead, tell me. I came across my old high school sweetheart, and that guy did not even recognize me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. A person is as good looking and as chipper and as nifty as you. And didn't even reckon? What did you say? Are you having trouble with the hearing? No, I just like to hear you say that. Well, I mean that you're young looking and nifty and chipper. I like to hear you say that. Well, you do look rather young. Say, how old are you anyway? What did you say? I said, how old are you? You should never ask a woman her age. Well, okay. I just thought maybe, you know, being so young looking, you might want to share with us how old you are. Well, let's put it this way. I'm too young for Medicare. Well, I kind of thought that you were. I'm too old for Medicare. I say, how old are you, Roland? Well, well, you wouldn't tell me your age. I don't think I should tell you. Oh, come on, give us a hint. Well, okay. Well, let's put it this way. Let's say I'm pushing 70.
Pushing 70?
Yeah.
I think you're pushing it in the wrong direction.
Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about your trip to Las Vegas. Did your husband go with you?
His name Walter?
No, yeah, Walter.
He couldn't go. He stayed home.
Oh, I'll bet he stayed home so he can play golf.
He can't play golf. He's too fat.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Well, when he puts a ball where he can see it, he can't hit it. And when he puts the ball where he can hit it, he can't see it.
I see. Well, then, what did you... I'm sorry to hear that. I shouldn't have asked. Well, what did you do? Go to Las Vegas all by yourself?
No, I went with my red hat lady friend, Sylvia.
Oh, your red hat lady friend, Sylvia. What do these red hat ladies do anyway?
Oh, they get together and have fun.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, our motto is have fun. You know what FUN stands for?
FUN, what does it stand for?
Females unwind now.
Well, tell me, when you were out there in Las Vegas, did you see any good shows?
Oh, they saw a wonderful show. They had a great band that played music. I got to tell you about the bald-headed guy that played the French horn. He was bald. He had a chrome dome like you.
Oh, now, wait a minute. You had to bring me into this. Chrome. I want you to know, Gertrude, grass doesn't grow on busy streets.
It doesn't grow on concrete either.
Well, I was thinking, I'd been bald quite a while. I was thinking of getting a toupee, but then it never worked out.
Oh, why would you want a toupee?
Well, I just thought it might help.
Well, why would you want to put a convertible on a car when the engines wore out?
All right, let's not talk about, how did we get off on my bald? Let's not talk about,
let me tell you about the guy that played the French horn. His toupee came off and it got stuck in the horn.
That must have been interesting.
He spent the whole evening blowing his top.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
And you know what? The featured performer was a topless female ventriloquist.
Oh my. A topless female ventriloquist.
Nobody ever saw her lips move.
I guess maybe I can understand that. That sounds like the way it might work out. Well, hey, say, did you go to any casinos?
Sylvia and I do not gamble, but we did watch this guy play a fruit slot machine.
A fruit slot machine?
Yes, and you know what? He won 20 real prunes.
20 real prunes?
And he ate every one of them.
Oh my, that must have been a...
He headed straight for the craps table. He became a crap shooter.
Oh my. Say, what was the food like?
Oh, it was down and up.
Oh, you mean the food was up and down?
No, down and up. Sometimes it went down and then came up. We went to this one restaurant where they served food in the costume to match.
Food and costume? Well, what do you mean?
Well, if you ordered Spanish rice, the guy would come out dressed as a Spaniard.
Oh, I see.
If you ordered Hungarian goulash, later they come out just as a Hungarian.
Oh, I get it. What did you order?
I ordered the salad without dressing. You mean to tell me the waiter came out with no clothes on? Yes, sir. He gave me the bare facts.
Oh boy. Well, that must have been an interesting restaurant. I would have liked to visit that myself. Did you do anything else that was interesting?
Well, Sylvia, she used to be an actress, and she wanted to give her a portrait.
A portrait? Oh,
So he went to an art studio.
an art studio. Oh, I see. And
Do you know what? That guy wanted $500 to do her portrait.
wow, that was kind of expensive.
But she said to him, "I'll give you $750 if you'll take me in the nude."
Oh, $750 for that? What'd the guy say?
Well, he thought about it. He thought for a couple of minutes, and he said he would do it on one condition.
What was the condition?
That he'd be allowed to keep his socks on so he had a place to hold the threshing.
Oh dear. I guess we've heard enough about that.
Say, I'm getting a little tired anyway. I was up till midnight last night practicing my singing.
Oh, you were. Say, Gertrude, do you still play the piano?
Oh, heavens no, Walter sold the piano. And he bought me a clarinet.
Sold piano and bought a clarinet? What was that? I don't get that.
Well, he says I can't sing and play that thing at the same time.
What did he mean by that? I don't know, but I don't think I touched that with a 10-foot pole. Well, I think it's. Have you got any parting words that you'd like to share with these people?
I can give them some good advice. You don't stop laughing when you grow old. You grow old and you stop laughing.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody, and have a good night.